So, ladies and gentlemen, I came across this video probably a few days ago, maybe about 4 or 5 days ago. And the strange thing is, not only did I see this video, but I saw several people actually say this, whether it was by text message, other videos, or whatever the case may be. And apparently, they claim that they saw these videos sequential. So, I'm gonna roll the video, and I'll be back with commentary.
I wanted to make a really long video about this, but I changed my mind. I've seen a video where a chick said that men are emotionally connected to other men and only sexually connected to us. And it's funny because I seen another video following that video where guys were asked if they would rather, which one would you do? Would you cheat on your girl or would you tell on your homie that he cheated? And hecka dudes was like, well, I wouldn't snitch on homie. So let me get this straight. Y'all want us to believe, women that is, that y'all are full on straight, but us as women who would love on y'all, lick on your balls, visit you in jail, feed you, cook for you, bust it open, everything you've ever wanted, you'd willingly cheat on us and lose us so that you don't lose your homie who could give a dang about you and would drop you like a bad habit for the same reasons that I just listed? Or this whole bros before hoes is really a thing? That don't make no sense to me. Y'all crazy.
Across the screen it said make it make sense, so I'm happy to oblige. So because I may understand what someone is going through, I'm emotionally attracted to them. Maybe I've gone through it myself in the past. So, just a little scenario. If you've lost someone that was close to you, and someone you know lost someone, and you tell them, I know how you feel, I've been there. That's an emotional connection. No, you have something in common. That's what that is. You have something in common. See, the ability to understand doesn't require the ability to agree. Sometimes even a non-cheater can understand why a cheater cheats. And then sometimes a person just minds their own business. See, there's a concept that since social media has arisen, it's a concept that is diminishing. Brothers, we still do it. Of course, there's the messy dudes out here who keep shit going because mainly more times than not, they would tell because they wanted to fuck his other half in the first place. Whether it's his baby mama or his girlfriend or his fiance. Since day one when he met her, he wanted him to share her. And there's those messy dudes out there, but any man with integrity. See, if you started talking about the men with integrity and class and grace, and you made that into a commodity, maybe we wouldn't be having these stupid ass conversations where you want to accuse a man of being emotionally gay. You want us so bad, you love us, you lick our balls and stuff like that. That's what she said. But you accuse us of being emotionally gay because we understand someone and we don't rat them out. So because I mind my business and you put two different scenarios out there and back me in a corner and say, and if I say something like, I wouldn't cheat on my girl and I would mind my own business, which to me are both the right answers, you would say, no, you gotta pick one. You gotta choose one. What's your morals? See, if I can't choose what I would do, then it's not a fair question. If I gotta choose one or the other, and both of them make me morally fucked up, that says more about you than it says about any man who answers that question. You know why? Because you enjoy the pain that comes with those things. You don't want a right answer. You want either one answer that you deem to be fucked up or another answer that you're going to make it into the most fucked up scenario that you could think of. See, accusing men of being gay, that's your go-to now. Men who chasing you, coming after you and like you and want to talk to you and want to be around you and spend time with them, you accuse them of being gay. And then you talking about the fact that you do, like, the second thing out of your mouth should not be, if the second thing out of your mouth is how you suck our balls, and what, that says more about, it's no wonder why you wanted to be so fired up about these questions. You take two situations, two videos, and mash them up, and then draw your own inferences, in which two people answered two different total situations, and you say, "Oh, well, because I saw it right after that, and this, that, and the third," and someone else said that. So everybody, am I to believe that everybody? It was in everybody's. I saw a whole bunch of people say that. In everybody's news feed or in everybody's TikTok feed, those videos came up exactly sequential. Don't believe that shit. I don't believe it. But here's the thing. Doesn't even matter. Ladies, you thrive on that shit. You love being it. Matter of fact, as men, we're dating a team. And it's funny that you do this because you're looking for every advantage that you can have in dating. Because you're saying that I should ruin my friendship while you sit there and listen to everything your goddamn friend tells you about what you should do in your relationship. So when I say we're dating a team, anybody that's close to you, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, or whatever the case may be, your family, friends, co-workers, your Facebook friends, people you don't even know, they have more control over you than the man who's doing all of this shit for you. And you constantly telling us what you're not going to do for us. But the irony is you telling me that I should ruin my friendship so I can be sitting here alone. But the point that I'm making is y'all thrive on each other's misery. Y'all thrive on each other's misery, and you contribute to each other's misery. If we're facing it. Because you have to have something to say. You have to give your opinion. You have to tell her, girl, you don't need to take that. But the crazy thing is, ladies, when you go on them girls trips and you're in South Beach and y'all partying and she's hanging out and flirting with dudes, possibly hugged up with dudes, kissing dudes, go back to dudes' rooms, fucking dudes, whatever the case may be. She could be a married woman. She could be in a relationship. She could be engaged, whatever the case may be. You don't come home and run straight to her boyfriend and say, oh, well, she was doing all this. She was wilding out. And if you do, guess what you wanted to do? You wanted to fuck him. You ain't just going to come off based off of morals. You're not going to come tell on your homegirl. All right? And it happens. I know situations that it happens. Where married women go down to Miami, wild the fuck out. I don't know what level, but they were wilding the fuck out. And they come back home and nobody said a word. But you want to be equal, right? And I said, and I think it was 2 videos ago, we're equal, but we're different. You want to look at things and compare it, right? So compare that. When you go on your girls trips, or when you're at the club, or whatever the case may be, and your friend is flirting with dudes to get drinks, giving her phone number out to get drinks. She got a whole boyfriend, husband, whatever at home, and she's doing that. Do you run and tell? Oh no, it's innocent then because she was just doing that to get drinks. As long as she didn't do nothing. But me, I can't mind my own motherfucking business and not be called gay. You can't respect the integrity of me believing that I should be worried about protecting my woman and not protecting his woman. So this is why you make it so hard for us to be good to you. Because even when I'm worried about protecting my woman, if the question was asked to me, I am not going to cheat on my woman, and I'm going to leave that shit alone because that shit has nothing to do with me. No, you have to pick one. Why? Why do I have to pick one? Because you can't wait to criticize me. You can be in these relationships and you go through these relationships and you look for negatives. I'm sitting back and I'm watching people's content change because they done hooked us. Everything is manipulation. They've hooked us. They were saying, talking all of this subjective shit. And the moment they monetize, they switch. They change. And everything is about bashing men and appealing to a demographic. Everything they fucking say. And yet y'all say we bash y'all. Y'all say we body shame y'all. And yet you don't. Meanwhile, every other post is about the size of somebody's dick and how tall they are and all of these things. Make it make sense to me now. You make it make sense to me. Ain't it the same thing? Can you see it? It's the truth. Ain't it the same thing? You want equality, right? Ain't it the same thing? You don't get accused of being gay because you don't tell on your friends. Ain't it the same thing? And here's the thing. I don't want to know. Don't care to know. Don't pay that much attention. You need to know. Y'all talk about it. We know you do. We know half the time that we watching these fights and shit, it's behind those secrets. We watching y'all fight and fuss with people that you've been friends with for years and years. We know that it's behind those secrets that someone is holding. You know why? Because we're paying attention. You wanted us to talk. We're paying attention now. Show off.